Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Dave in Kentucky, here with some coffee. Going to get a shave. Have a couple razors I'm going to highlight. They're shield razors that were sent to me by Ian to be able to try out, which I greatly appreciate. One is a gem style. The other is a double edge that you snap in half. Use half of a DE blade, that style. So the Predator is the gem style, and the Stomper is the half of a DE style. It's about 4 in the morning. I'm tired, not thinking real clear. But anyway, let me give you a quick view of these. So here's the Predator gem style one. It's out of titanium. This is the Stomper, which is a half a DE, and it is also titanium and then Cerakoted in black. So from what I understand, is a gentleman in China that designs these and has a friend that has a machine shop, and so he gets them milled. So they're in small productions. I've seen them for sale on Bull Goose when shield razors come up. Neither of these models have I seen available there. I have seen some shield available on AliExpress, and I'll get to that in a second. But today we're going to use, I've got Dragonsbeard. I've got V4, but I'm using the V3 that I still have some of in the glass jar, and I have the splash to go with it as well, and the EDP, which I may use and hit with before I go. Also, I'll show a better view of this later. New to me, turn and shave. It's called a teal and copper, which it's more of like a turquoise to me, and it has I'm not familiar with all the different knots, but this is an Ftip version 3 V3. So let me go ahead and wet the face and we'll get the lathering. So I did this shave yesterday, and I was just so blasé. Still feel that way, but I want to get this video out so I can get these razors back to Ian, who generously shared them with me. So a nice knot. I've got the little light here. It's going to be, the handle's going to be wet, but the copper really is a lot prettier in person than it is in the pictures. So beautiful brush. So let's see if we can get this loaded up. The V3 Dragonsbeard, I'm not sure, yeah, it says it's an F base, but this one doesn't seem to quite act like most F bases for me anyway. Not like the new one or the newer F bases that I have. But we're going to see, maybe it was the badge or not. I seem to do better with synthetics with this one for some reason. Trying to make sure I have enough soap. I think yesterday I had to go back for the third pass. And it's a new knot, so it could have been that as well, since it isn't broken in. It was brand new, purchased from an individual that had a very large collection and had a lot of really nice stuff that had just been on display for a long time. So let's go ahead and set that aside. So it may be the knot holding lather not being broken completely as well, but hopefully I don't have to go back to the tub today, but we'll see. It's not a sin if you have to, right? Got a lot of water popping out of this brush still, so not being used to this knot, it may just be holding more water than I realized. went out much better than yesterday did, so I think we're going to be good. All right. So I am using the Stomper today. So I wanted to highlight both razors. I've used both of them. Used this one. I used each of them a day, and then yesterday I used both of them, one on each side of the face. And both I had no trouble with. Great shaves, smooth shaves. If I'm going to be honest, this one for some reason I have no trouble with the shave, but afterwards my face just feels raw. I'd rather use a Micromatic than this. It's a nice razor, well constructed, nice weight. I like the titanium, but just seemed a little harsh to me. At first I thought maybe it was just the first use on the gem blade, but second shave, same situation. So we are going to use the Stomper today, which is a 1/2 DE, and it's a Wizamet. Get pretty good feedback from this thing, but it must be clamped securely because really no issue with it cutting and getting through the beard. And to me, this one was almost a mindless shave, but an efficient one. I may have to go over areas more than I even normally do. But it's still, you get to where I want anyway with a really, really close BBS. So as I mentioned, I think Phil and Bull Goose still has some Shield razors, but it seems like they're all AC style, Artist Club razor blades razors, and I didn't see anything that was a gem style or a DE, 1/2 DE. If you go over onto AliExpress, I did notice that Shield has a offering there, and they're all together. You go to that page and you select, it's got all these different handles that you can select from, and it's got, I think, 3, maybe 4 different head geometries, but understanding what you're getting to me was complicated. Maybe I didn't know what I was doing, very likely, but you know, it had like letters and numbers, I think, but it didn't indicate whether it was you know, you're looking at the head trying to figure out, is that an Artist Club blade or is that a gem blade? Are you supposed to use 1/2 DE with that one? You just couldn't tell. And so maybe if you're able to, you may find out that, you know, which one is which. But as far as, you know, it's saying Predator, Stomper head, nothing like that. So unfortunate. And they may be something totally different altogether, but I wouldn't know what it is. And I don't know how anybody really would know what it was. Okay, also, I want to do a little giveaway. Just because it was something that was given to me, I want to pass it on to you. I had a little mix-up with an order at the razor company and some miscommunication. And once Jason realized that for some reason I contacted them got lost, I'm told, in their email system, he got back to me. He apologized. I wanted to make it good, but at that point I had already contacted the manufacturer of the product and they made good on it. But he still, apologized and sent a $25 gift certificate code. So, oh, gotta go up this time. I was coming down, which I'd already done. I wasn't hearing any feedback. It's like, yeah, it's clear. And I was like, okay, gotta go up. So anyway, I'd like it to go to, people, everyone sees the I'm in, and all of a sudden you have people popping on that aren't subscribers or aren't regulars or normally viewing. They just want the free item. I'd like it to go to one of my regulars, ones that comment and are involved and engaged. How to do that, I don't know. But that's why I waited a little bit into the video to be able to even tell you about it. So I'm trying to think of what I can have you say. I don't want you to say I'm in, which is kind of a clue to everybody to go watch the video if they hadn't watched it, find out what to do or whatever. So, as I'm doing this third pass, let me think about it for a moment. That'll show that the razor is truly a mindless shave. Because I won't be thinking about the shave. What are we going to say? Even if you tell somebody something to say, if everybody's saying it, it's kind of a clue, isn't it? So I may give you a couple things you can say. So shout out again to Ian. I thank him for offering to send a razor to me, and then the next thing I know, he's sending 2 of them with the stands to try. And he said he had plenty of razors. There's no hurry. But I have other razors coming to try. I have ones I haven't got to, I need to get to. And so I don't like to hold on to things long. So once I've used it a few times, I know, after the first shave, I pretty much know. But I give them each a few tries. And I know where I'm at with them, and I appreciate the opportunity to use those. Let me get a rinse. Yeah, I've got water all over my glasses now. Let me clean these. When you see me go off camera over the shower rack here. I've got a towel draped over it, so that's why I go over there for a towel drop, etc. Okay, so we're gonna hit with a little witch hazel. So as far as what to say, if you'd like to get the code for the Razor Company, $25 gift certificate to the Razor Company, say, hey, nice shirt, Dave. Or that Stomper seems mindless. And that'll be enough. One of those two things. Or that coffee looked good. One of those three things, okay? That coffee looks good. Or I like your shirt. Or the Stomper looks like a mindless shave. So one of those three things, and what I'll do is I'll get in touch with you. Next video I do, I'll comment and say so-and-so was the winner. And I'll figure out how I'm going to have you get in touch with me. Whether I put my email in my description, or if you're on the DFS forum, that would be the easiest way to contact me. Anyway, let's hit it with the Dragonsbeard. And thank you, Jason, for your great customer service. Never had trouble before. It was a little frustrating. It happened right when my father-in-law had passed. I was dealing with all kinds of other things. Sent an email, 2 or 3 actually, and never heard back from them. And the last one I was saying, hey, if you can't get in touch with me, I guess I'll need to shop elsewhere, basically. And, you know, I looked in their frequently asked questions, and it said something about if you have a problem with a product, contact the manufacturer. They're the one that makes good on it. And I thought, well, why don't I just buy from that person instead of you then? But then I get, you know, when he got back to me, he's like, I'm sorry, this got lost, and da-da-da. Let me send this to you. I was like, oh, that's okay. It was already corrected. Do you want me to just, you know, delete this code? He said, no, do what you want with it. And I said, I'll pass it on to somebody. Anyway, thank you, Jason, for taking care of things. Maybe the product situation is for like hardware. If there's a problem with a particular razor or something, maybe you contact them. I don't know. He said he would change the wording and make sure that's clear or whatever. So anyway, shout out to Jason for taking care of that. And thank you, the soap maker that made good on the soap. Anyway, and that's another video. We may end up giving that tub away, which is still a good soap. It's just, I'll discuss that when we get to that, okay? Instead of dragging this video a lot longer. So anyway, Dave in Kentucky, hope you have great shaves out there. If you want to get that gift certificate, make sure you use one of those 3 expressions, and we'll pick a winner by the next video, since most of the regulars and everything, you see the video of the first week or whatever. Thank you for your support. We appreciate it. Be kind, be safe out there, and we'll see you on the forum.